This chunky boy right over there is the Retron5 3-1 adapter obviously for the Retron5. So you can play Game Gear, Sega Master System, and Sega Master System card games. First off, where did I get this? Amazon, and especially for the United States. So thank you very much, Amazon. Now, before we get started on this, I just want to point out the updates to the Retron5. So maybe guess there's maybe a little bit of tape on there, so why is that happening? Well, we got some bad news. The NES port, which I did a small repair video in this corner of the screen right there, is now officially dead. It does not work anymore. Let's just say bits of the connector pins have fell off. Yeah, nice high quality there, IP Kid. Anyway, enough about that. Time to give you some little demonstration of what this is all about and why did I buy it for. Simple answer, really. To play Game Gear games on it, of course. So focus. There we go. So yeah, because my Game Gear is technically not working either, obvious reasons, capacity issue, so that needs to be sent out as soon as possible to be repaired. But for now, at least I can play this, the Game Gear games onto my TV, which I'm going to show you right now. So here we go. So we can just slot it into this side here. And there it is. So I'm a Hedgehog 2, as you can see. I had to test this earlier to see if it works, and yes, you can see it does. So I'm going to press play. Oh, for some reason I saw the game already. I'm using the NES control, by the way, because you can't use the Master System controllers in this thing. Oh yeah, so you can see it's the Game Gear game works on this thing, so just need to, back to the main menu. There you go. So nice and simple, really. Nice and neat little adapter, and it's pretty efficient because, and many people will be probably asking about this. Does it work with the real Mega Drive? Well, yes and no. Let me show you a demonstration why. So we're going to take this off just to make a demonstration. So we're going to take the adapter, so you can see it's very nice and snug to take it in and out without any problems. So that's at least it's a positive sign. So what I'm going to do is we're going to insert it into the Mega Drive. And as you can see, it does actually work. Fits in there quite nicely. Like I said before, it plays Master System and Master System card games, like these ones, for example, Transport. But for the Game Gear, well, it's a completely entirely different story. Let me show you an example. So I've got Master System game with me. This Wonder Boy 3 right here. So I'm going to put it on top of the adapter. It's quite tight up there, but at least it fits in quite nicely. So I'm going to turn on the Mega Drive. And straight away, look at that. Simple as that. Mega Drive, Master System game. No surprise there, because there are ways you can actually play Master System games on Mega Drive with various adapters. So there's no big surprise there. So we're going to go turn this off. I'm going to use the card game. There's another demonstration. So nice and tight. Look at that, straight away. Nice and simple. So you've got Model 2 Mega Drive. I think there's another adapter you can use with it, but yeah, this definitely works with it. This is a quick post-sub update. While editing this video, I did notice the game was a bit glitchy on the Transport card game while I was plugging in, but yeah, it was a bit dirty, but as you can see, it's working fine now. So yeah, as you can see, no glitches, no nothing, so yeah, so basically it just needs a bit of a good clean. So there you go. Unfortunately, with a Game Gear, well, I'm going to show you with a different game this time. I'm going to use columns, because let's say, so people like columns. So I'm going to plug it into the Mega Drive. I'm going to turn it on. Okay, this is definitely a new one. It's supposed to show something else, but apparently this one doesn't work. Bad demonstration, but okay, let's go bring back Sonic. Sonic 2. Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah. The car pilot is wrong, and unfortunately, and for a reason as well, I've got to make a drive controller connected to it as well. Absolutely nothing works. It just does not want to start the game. For those of you thinking, oh, just because the reason why the Game Gear doesn't want to start because my controller's broken. Well, so you can see I put Wonder Boy back on, and as you can see, works perfectly fine. So the controller is not broken. So there you go. So proof point. So unfortunately, this does not work with that on a real Mega Drive. So it's such a shame, really, but these things do happen. But if you want to fancy playing Master System games on the home original hardware, that's at least a decent option. But for a Game Gear, yeah, you've got to have a Retron5. That's the only option you're ever going to get. Such a shame, really, but these things do happen. So there you go.